there, thank you so much for joining me on my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I did my whole room makeover. I graduated from college earlier this year and my room was pretty childish. I just had a ton of trinkets that I had gathered throughout the years and I just left it laying around in my room. It had a ton of crazy colors. I didn't really have a theme. So now that I'm back from college, I've been working from home, so I haven't really thought about moving out anytime soon. I thought that I should give my room a more modern look. I initially didn't really care that much, but my parents thought it would be nice for me since I have a little office set up in my room and they wanted me to have a nice space since I'd be spending a lot of time in here anyways. So I really appreciate that they encouraged me to do this makeover because I love the way that it turned out and I really enjoy spending time in my room now. I did take some footage of when I was repainting my room, putting up the new shelves, stuff like that. So I will show that first and then I'll go through and show you what my room looks like now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and let's get started. So starting from the outside of my door, this is probably the only part of my room that still has the colorful, childish element to it, but I don't really feel like changing it yet. Love SpongeBob, pictures of my family, a Minion, and Drake, of course. Now we're in my room. So I have this mask here. I think it kind of fits the aesthetic of my room. My mom stitched it. I love it. This is the first section. So up here, this is actually an old kombucha bottle that my dad drilled a hole in so that I could hang it from the wall, and I added a money plant inside of it. This mirror is from IKEA, threw up some string lights, of course, they're a staple, and decorated this section here. I covered up my goals, they're personal, but I really like having them out where I can see them. It just motivates me a little bit more and reminds me to actually take action. Here I have a little bookshelf. Before I had this huge bookshelf, it took up so much space and it had a ton of childish books in it, so that had to go. Here I have the skincare products that I use every single day. And then in the boxes underneath it and behind it, I store makeup that I don't use very often, like heavy foundation. All my palettes are over here. And then on top, I have my makeup brushes, mascaras, and then makeup that I use a little bit more often, like tinted moisturizer, setting spray. Down here, I have this really cool vibrating foam roller that my friend got me. And then I have these really light weights. So I wanted the theme of my room to revolve around the colors gray and white. I repainted my walls gray. I really like that it's not as basic as white, and the whole rest of my house is cream, so I didn't want to go that way either. And I also have gray elements on my bed. I have this really nice white comforter. I like that it has a little bit of texture. I added some fluffy gray pillows. The next section is my nightstand. I really love to read, so I always have some books on hand. Here I have my cute little Anthropology water bottle. My laptop is kind of a mess. So this next section I spend a lot of time in. I do work from home, so this is my home office. I kept it pretty simple, didn't want it to be distracting. My monitor is my best friend. And I still wanted to have a little bit of a view. I didn't want to just stare into a gray wall. So I added these same kombucha bottles, and I keep flowers and leaves in here that I can just change out. So I have something different to look at every week. I always have this window open. I love natural light. I added these fake succulents on the windowsill. And then over here, I have some pictures of my family and my friends. And the two pictures that I got printed out, I actually added a grayscale over them and then lightened it a little bit to have the natural colors fall through. I wanted it to look dull so that it wouldn't be too distracting and it would kind of fit with the muted theme of my room. The next section of my room is this wall. Previously, I just had a ton of random posters and artwork that I had done, and it was just a little too childish, so I added these shelves. Up here on the first shelf, I have a fake plant and my stole from my college graduation, which was virtual because of coronavirus. And over here on the second shelf, of course, threw on some more string lights. This bamboo is real. Got that and the cute little holder from IKEA. And this is a picture of my favorite lady, my grandma. So the last shelf here has one of my favorite books. This is Atomic Habits. I read it right after I graduated college. I really recommend it. And then I have this little clear thing, has a monkey etched inside of it. Thought it fit the vibe. And then I have another fake plant. So below the shelves, to bring it all together, I added this gray carpet rug thing. It has those white tassels, so I think it really fits with the theme of my room. And I also have this plant. This one is real. So here's another view of my room. I love my mirrored closet. So you can see my bed, my office, the shelves, and then going back to the first section here. Having this underneath my mirror because I can put my makeup on it as I'm getting ready. But it's crazy because I used to hate it because it's actually a metallic filing cabinet. And I was actually really close to getting rid of it until my mom bought this really nice rug that I could throw on top. It's white and gray, of course, it fits my theme. And it covers up the filing cabinet, but I'm also able to store things in it. So I love that storage aspect and I love the visual look. And then I added this glass thing on top, which is really nice because it doesn't get the makeup or anything else that I put on here onto the actual rug. So very functional and it still looks very cute. So that's it for my room renovation and room tour. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a like and I'll see you next time.